So, just ordered a Samyang 35mm 1.8. Thought I'd give that as a whirl for my first lens for the A7R III. Just got this the other day. Now I ordered this from cliftoncameras.com and I ordered that on Tuesday and it arrived today. To be honest, when the box came it was massive and I thought there was nothing in the box. I'm holding this now and it's stupidly lightweight. So yeah, I thought I had an empty box. So we'll get started. I just wanted to do a little unboxing. It's completely fresh to me. I'm a Canon user. This is all new equipment for me. So, and Samyang I've heard quite good things about, so I'll thank you for your purchase. There we go. I'll pop that there. That's the dirty side of me coming out. Pop that over there. So all the instructions, T's and C's, and then the warranty certificates. So I'll pop that to one side. Now it's very well packaged, I must say. How nifty is that? So I must make you aware as well, I was a Canon 5D Mark IV shooter. Ignore my mess I've got inside, I've just bought a load of new equipment. Canon 5D Mark IV, and I was a telephoto zoom lens user. So I had the 2470 was my most common used, 70-200 and a 1635. I don't normally use prime. I don't know why, I think it's just force of habit of using a zoom and having the versatility. However, I'm moving away from doing family photos and just focusing on my main wedding photos now. So I find these will be the better option. So, I can already see it's packaged again in there. It's quite a nifty little holder. So, it says Samyang on it. So I'll pop that under there. You'll see I've got my MacBook that I normally use, my MacBook Air. However, I work in a telecoms company and I recently won a 27-inch iMac 2020. So yeah, that's a £2,000 computer that I got for free, basically. And then I recently won an iPad 10.2 it was a customer feedback score. So that was gifted to me over Christmas. Couldn't ask for anything more, £2,500 worth of equipment. So yeah, my MacBook's just sat there, it's on its own little stand, doing nothing at the moment. But I say everything I've got is taken a back foot, Canon, all that sort of stuff, because I've got these goodies here. So let's open this up. Look at that. There's nothing to it. Feels lightweight, feels like there's actually nothing there. I think my phone is heavier. Yeah, that's nice. So 35mm, 1.8. Decided to just go for the 1.8 for now. I didn't want to spend too much money going to a prime lens, just in case it didn't suit me. I know obviously a lot of people say use prime all the time. However, you know, I wanted to try something different. Right. So I had to cut the video there. The angle was doing my head in a little bit. So the main thing I've noticed, as I say, this is two sort of product reviews, if you will. But yeah, the main sort of thing I've noticed is the difference between the weight of the Sony A7r III. I'm having to get used to that. I'm used to saying Canon. So the A7R III, now I know it's not the newest one, I did buy the camera secondhand. I don't want to spend big money just yet. But yeah, so the main difference is the size and the weight of the actual camera. Now being a wedding photographer, when you're holding it every day, you've got issues here. It's holding you, obviously pulling your hand down. Now we've got history of carpal tunnel in our family. So I don't want to risk any issues down the line. So this is why I'm moving to a smaller lens. Again, easier for travel. You know, I've got a few holidays booked now. COVID's over, well, nearly over. We've got Tenerife coming up, Lanzarote, I will say the right word once. Lanzarote coming up. Next year we're planning to do Lapland. We've got 2 young kids. So just the 2 trips planned this year is Lanzarote and just to the UK. We actually live on the Isle of Man, so getting off the island is a bit of a pain in the yeah. So take the cap off. So I'm impressed, as I say, straight away. There we go. About the size and the weight. So when this box came, I was desperately texting my partner to ask if the parcel had come. I kid you not, it was about that big. It arrived, picked the box up, and it felt empty. So yeah, so let's switch this on again. I've not done any settings on this camera just yet. Look at that, that's so much better. So the quality, now obviously all the settings are completely different to what I'm normally used to. So it's going to take me a while, but that's so fast. The quality is fantastic. The low light capability is the main one for me. Now on my Canon, I did have a 50mm prime, the nifty 50 they call it. Now ignore my head as I come down and grab it. There we go. So that's my nifty 50 on the Canon 5D. Now look at the difference. Now yes, you'd probably say the R range, the R5, the R6 I think it is the better contender, purely because of the size, obviously being mirrorless, size of it. However, that's I think they're 980 980 grams or something like that. So this is a much nicer option. You can immediately feel the difference. Again, I've normally got pop that down. I've normally got the battery pack, so you've got your 2 batteries and the extra grip there. Again, adding to the weight. So this Sony is going to be a very, very welcome change, I think. And that lens just looks fantastic. Obviously, I've heard this is the signature for Samyang, having that red stripe. The focusing ring feels very, very smooth, not notchy like some of them are. Probably could be a little bit looser, but that's probably going to happen over time. There's 2 modes on it. Pretty unsure of what they do just yet. However, I will look into those. But overall, you know, it feels solid. Feels really nice. Obviously, you can have your adapters on there. You can have your circular polarizers and whatnot. But this is the main one. Now, going from Canon, you've got a fixed screen, LCD screen on there, or LED, whatever you call it. Fixed screen on there, which was a pain, quite frankly, to use when doing the low down photos. That's my main thing now. Having that screen that folds out is going to just make life easier. I am delving into videos as well as photos, so I want to be full media. However, that's going to be so much easier. A flip out screen probably would have been better. However, funds were out of my region just yet, so this will do me just fine. And then USB-C charging and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be spending a couple of weeks. I've got a 24-70 Sigma lens on the way, so that'll be good to give it a whirl. Again, I'm going back to my zoom lenses, but that was my main one. When I looked at my Lightroom statistics, that was my main one I used all the time. And I thought it's just daft not to get the same one, even if I rarely use it. That's fine. It's give me extra scope. These ones I'm gonna try and focus more on doing a bit more landscape, a bit more portrait, do more street photography. Living on the Isle of Man, we've not got much excitement in terms of street photography. You know, we've not got many proper towns or all that sort of thing. And there's no real shops that have like neons or, you know, nice colours you would see in the likes of London or New York, all these sort of things. However, you make do with what you've got. But yeah, just my thoughts on here. Camera, I've not used it properly, so I can't comment However, the actual accessibility, the usability, the size, the weight, that's a cracking bit of kit. The lens, Samyang, again, props to cliftoncameras.com. I ordered the camera, I think it was Wednesday. What are we on now? No, we're on Wednesday now, aren't we? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. I ordered it on Tuesday and it arrived this afternoon at some point. I did a 0% finance deal on it, so technically, I am doing it over a 6-month period. Again, just because I don't want to sink all my money into cameras and equipment just yet. I want to just move it over the period of time. It is January, so everyone's skin. But yeah, I just wanted to give my 2 pence on what I think of it. It looks a cracking bit of kit, nice and small, nice and lightweight, and hopefully we'll get a video coming soon and see what that does for us. Thanks.